All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Losers Round 2 of Luigi's Mansion 100% Tourney. And in this corner, we have the Eagle, the ZirconEagle, coming in with a 1-10-12 ZirconEagle. And in the other corner here, we have the very formidable minimini352, coming in with a 1-12-05. A 1-12-05, might I note, that he got 3 days ago. Strike that, folks. That's a 1-10-49 from ZirconEagle. Anyways, moral of the story is we have very close runners here, and we should have a very tight race today. So buckle in. And the runners are off. The timers have started. The streams will sync momentarily, and we are on our way. Alright, and in Area 1 here, we're going to have not too much going on. Something that differentiates any 100% from any percent is you will be seeing the runners check a lot of objects, knocking on a lot of tables and such, checking for money. There'll be a little bit of that early on in Area 1, but there's not going to be too much difference from our typical Area 1s. Ooh, Mini going for the gold bar there in the chandelier. Unfortunately, not quite getting it. Zircon getting lucky with the gold bar. So does Mini in the little side table there. So both runners approximately on par here. Ooh, Mini missing a double there. Fortunately, he recovers very quickly. Gets some extra coins there. Zircon, he is definitely on pace here. He's just knocking these doubles one after the other. Let's see if he can continue that streak. Wow, Mini getting a second mushroom. 2 mushrooms in the span of a minute. You do not want to see that. Alright, Mini going for this extra speedy. Ooh, missing the double. This is really not good for his pace right now. I mean, fortunately, wow, 3. What? Oh, that was close. Alright, 3 mushrooms in the span of a minute. That's got to be a new record or something. And normally we don't get a whole lot of poison mushrooms in any percent, but that's of course because we're not checking as many objects. So naturally, due to the nature of 100%, we will be seeing more poison mushrooms. Although, unfortunately, Mini's gotten a lot more than his fair share. All right, Zircon wrapping up his first portrait. I don't believe he's going to be trying for the skip. No, he does not. Or trying for the dupe, that is. Alright. Mini wraps up. And here we see Zircon going straight into Lydia's. Very fine execution of Lydia there. Very fine control. Lydia is a little bit of a hard one, particularly because this room is pretty laggy. Alright, both runners are looking relatively decent on money so far. Of course, that's not too much of a challenge. up to this point. All right, well, we'll see if these runners are going to be going for any kind of bounce skip strategies. Some runners opt not to do that because it does lose you coins, although coins being only $5,000 a pop, it's usually not considered a big a loss. All right, let's see Zircon get his first ball catch here. Ooh, Zircon misses the first ball catch. He goes for the fast back up there. Let's see if Mini can take advantage of this situation. All right, Mini gets to the first ball catch. Actually, a little bit wide on the shot there, but still gets it. All right, look at Zircon here. He's going into the corner for his second cycle here. Looks like he's not really taking too many chances with the bounce skips or anything like that. All right, here's the setup. Wow, okay, Zircon missing both ball catches there. This is absolutely opportunity for Mini here. Let's see if he can get this. All right, Mini gets it. Mini is effectively closing the gap right here and now in terms of pace. Both runners are actually pretty good on money. Mini is doing a little bit better on bills, but both have a considerable amount of bills and coins. What we're looking for by the end of Area 1 is about 4.2 million, and I do believe that both runners have this. So, money-wise, they are doing pretty well. Of course, Zircon did let the ball drop a little bit there, pun intended. All right, let's see Zircon's final tally here for Area 1. All right, yep, it looks about 4.2 million for Zircon, and that's exactly where he wants to be. All right, and here we see both runners head on into ballroom here. Let's see. I don't believe Zircon's definitely not going for the six-piece McNugget, which is pretty understandable. Only a few runners actually go for that. Looks like Mini does not do that either. And both will be setting up for their doubles. Zircon getting his second and his third. All right, and now we are on to early release. Let's see if either runner will get the upper end here. Mini picking up that extra gold bar. Very nice. All right, Zircon collecting early release. Very snazzy. Looks like Mini also gets it. Alright, Zircon's looking like about a 950 boo release here. Maybe a 952-ish. Very nice. Alright, and Mini's looking like trailing behind by probably about 8 seconds here. Alright, 10:05. Very nice. Alright, and now we go into a little bit of mashing for a little while. Now we will truly enter the RNG heavy part of the game, with of course the boos being released and the boo radar being activated. Let's see if Zircon will be able to get some good fortune. He has not had as great a fortune with the money so far, but hopefully he can maintain his pace. Many have been doing pretty good with gold bars, actually. He has, I believe, 2 now, and pretty good coin count in bills. Alright, Zircon does get the lump in the table, which means that the boo might be in there. It is, in fact, in there. He does not waste any time there. Looks like Mini does not have the lump, so he has the opportunity for tech skip here. Unfortunately, he does not set up the tech skip first. Oh, but he recovers it. And let's see here. There it is, folks. There is the glorious tech skip. Alright, so Zircon getting some actually pretty decent RNG in Area 1. Looks like I couldn't hear Mini's audio, but I think Boo might have switched on him. Which is why he went back to check the shoe rack there. Alright, let's see if we're going to see any Boo doubles here. That is absolutely a risky strat, but we have seen it tried already. Alright, looks like Zircon is not taking any chances. Zircon did try that in tourneys, in races past, and that did not work out for him. So looks like he's definitely not going down that road again. Although we may see a couple of Boo doubles down the road here. Alright, Zircon wrapping up Ballroom here. Mini heading into Ballroom now. Mini is definitely ahead on money pace at the moment. Definitely superior bill count and coin count, and of course 1 extra bar over Zircon. Of course, Zircon does maintain the lead here in terms of pace. Looks like Zircon is in fact part of the superior vacuum gang, the toilet vacuum gang. Alright, let's see if both runners are able to execute a clean fire warp, hopefully so. And then, of course, afterwards, a key opportunity for money will be coming up, the gold mouse. The gold mouse will spawn in the middle of the hallway that we run down to go get shivers, so we'll see if either runner gets it and if they decide to go for it. Alright, ZirconEagle getting his fire warp very cleanly. Mini right behind him. Oh, Mini getting bonked. Alright, he does recover, and he does get the fire warp. Alright, there we go. That was getting a little bit sketchy. That boo was just yeeting right out of there. Ooh, Zircon missing a candle. Missing 2 candles. Oh, having a little bit of a hard time there. Fortunately, catching up on some bills there. Alright, looks like neither runner will be getting the gold mouse for now. It is optional, so that's not surprising. And let's see if some runners decide not to go for the hat chest cutscene skip here, mostly because they do need to collect the chests anyways, and there's not always enough time to grab all of the money out of the chest, so usually you just suffer a 1-second loss if you can't get the instant door grab at the end of this room clear here. Wow, that is, what is that? Mini's 4th poison mushroom now? Jeez. Jeez Louise. Alright, Zircon going for the sapphire here. I believe Mini will be replicating. Let's see if Zircon's going to attempt to dupe here. He does have the element. All right, I don't think this is it. Oh, he is right next to it. Okay, yeah, he doesn't go for it. Alright, luckily no soft locks today. Not in this race anyways. Alright, Zircon claiming his secret room here. And, oh! Mini dropping one of the purple punch, the element punchers, I guess you could call them. Alright, definitely losing a little bit of pace, but still maintaining a fairly decent money pace here. He's Zircon has caught up to him on money pace actually, so Zircon is back at 3 gold bars. Mini is actually just ahead of him by 1 gold bar, but they both have 2 sapphires, 2 emeralds, and 2 sapphires, 1 emerald, and 1 ruby. Alright, Zircon going for the text skip here, but unfortunately not quite getting it. Alright, let's see if Zircon will get the good old water music. Apparently there is a visual way to determine if you've got water music. And, of course, Zircon did not. Wow, Zircon having a little bit of trouble with the last music sheet there. Looks like Mini did get the water music, very pog. Very nice. Alright, and let's see, Mini does get the early RNG here, very nice. right. Ooh, Zircon getting bonked. Going for the extra ruby here, but unfortunately not quite the right positioning he was looking for here. Let's see if he's going to just go for the boo here as a backup strat, or if he's going to try and still take this lug cycle. Alright, Mini picking up his second ruby as well. Alright, looks like... Yep, okay, it sounds like he does get the... Zircon is kind of stuck on the door there, but it sounds like he does get... Okay, I think that was his second cycle there. Second cycle lugs, but got stuck on the door a little bit there, which was kind of weird. Alright, looks like Mini is going for the boo. Well, he got his lugs, and now he's going for his boo, and then both heading into spookies here. Mini is catching up very in short order here. Alright, looks like Zircon gets his very clean spooky cycle here. Mini getting Mr. Bones spawning in the back there. Spawning in the peanut gallery. You hate to see it. Alright, let's see if... unfortunately, Zircon was not able to pick up that double. A little bit too wide. And that Mr. Bones was not cooperating at all. Mini does pick up the double, basically putting them right on neck and neck again. Alright, so here we, both runners enter into Bogmire with essentially the same pacing here. At the end of Area 2, we are looking for about 20 million in cold hard cash. Alright, let's see if Zircon will get this one cycle. He does. Mini is right behind him. Literally right behind him, breathing down Zircon's neck. That's a 2303 from Zircon, 2304 for Mini. 1 second apart. Oh boy. I don't believe either runner has gotten any dupes yet. I'm not sure how dependent on dupes. I believe Zircon does tend to lean for a dupeless route. Not totally up to date with what Mini does. And let's see their final tallies. I believe both of them are at or pretty close to 20 mil at this point, so they should be on pace money-wise. They haven't made any major upsets there. Alright, yep. There it is, folks. Both of them are basically right about where they need to be, which is should help them feel a little bit better in this run. And once again, we have Joven4 shilling in the chat for his own predictions. All right, Zircon picking up his second emerald, so does Mini. Insert Chris Pratt joke here. All right, let's see if this is a very minor trick, but let's see if looks like Zircon does go for the stumble skip strat here. I don't believe Mini set up for it, but we will see what the fruits of his labor will be. It looks like both of them got it. Very nice. Oh, was that was like a half bonk that got canceled by the letter pickup there, which is kind of interesting. All right, both runners heading in for this Speedy Spirit. This one's a little more important because it does have an extra ruby here. Wow, both of them getting the gold bar, setting them right about the same place they were before. So Mini did pick up one extra gold bar in Anteroom, and that's sort of kept him ahead of Zircon in that respect. All right, Zircon squaring this one away. Mini a little bit, not very far behind him actually. All right, let's see if we're going to see any of the fancy strats here. Wow, okay, so we see Zircon go for the extra gold mouse, barely clutches that one out. That gold mouse also contains a extra ruby. That'll put him at 6. While Mini is out of 5 rubies. 1 ruby, just as a reminder, is worth a whopping 1 million Gs. Both of them frame perfectly matching in ice token here, which is kind of interesting. Both of them having very similar RNG in here too. Wow. All right, both runners taking a little bit of a deviation from each other. Zircon seems to be opting for nanas first. Mini opting for petunias. That's a very interesting play. Normally, we try to do nanas first in Hundo because only a limited amount of pearls can be spawned in a whole zone at a time, and we want to make sure we spawn the maximum amount of pearls we can, so we do nanas first. When we do petunias, some pearls tend to get stuck in the bathtub and whatnot, so we want to make sure that that doesn't affect our nana pearl spawns. Alright, Zircon going in for petunias now. Very clean. Alright, Mini is just ever so slightly ahead in terms of pace, but honestly it is still very neck and neck right now. Even a missed double right here could change that. Ooh, okay, Mini going for the burn strat there. I respect that. Ooh, Zircon having slightly, really bad RNG in anteroom there, and made worse by the fact that all those candles are so close to each other. Fortunately, Mini asserts his dominance on that boost, so does Zircon, for that matter. Very nice. It's always a heartbreaker to see somebody drop the Astral Hall Boo, because that can be very detrimental. It'll either go into Anteroom or it'll go into back into Astral Hall, and we're always hoping it goes back into Astral. Alright, Mini sets up his first shot. And that's a moonshot, folks. Let's see if Zircon can replicate. Yep, that's a moonshot. That looked a little bit far to the right, but still a moonshot nonetheless. Very nice. Alright, and now we head on into walk percent here for a brief moment. Heading on down to bank shots. And then we will see a projector room, most likely. In that order. Alright. Mini trying to collect an extra gold bar here. Unfortunately, he gets none. Meanwhile, Zircon goes for the Speedy Spirit instead, getting these extra sapphire. Oh! And getting an extra gold bar, catching up to Mini on gold bars. Very nice. I think that was barely clutched out one cycle for Zircon there. Alright, Mini getting one tiny cackle there, but fortunately that's not that much of a problem for the Area 2 boos. Not yet anyways. Alright, both runners cleaning up here, cleaning house. Grabbing all of the money as if their IRAs depended on it. Alright, Zircon wrapping up that clean triple. Mini having a little bit of trouble with RNG. Looks like Zircon got the superior RNG here. Getting bonked, though. Is he going to still clutch out this save warp here? He does. Both do. And they are once again frame perfect. This is absolutely nuts. This is the second time they are frame perfect in this run. Alright, Mini opting to pick up fire here, and getting the boost spawn in the little bottled chip there. Wow, okay, Zircon losing the boo to the hallway. This is not good for him. Fortunately, this hallway is lit, so he can just pick this boo up right here in the hallway. Unfortunately, that is probably an extra couple of seconds of time loss there for him. Alright, so for this portrait ghost, it's a little bit weirder. So normally we would try to see, for the sake of pace, we would try to do a twins doubles here. That is a little more risky because if you do drop one of the twins, you lose the chance of getting a large pearl. Fortunately, the only one of the two twins that matters is the red one, Orville. And it looks like Mini does square away Henry here. Zircon getting a little close to activating Orville early. Fortunately, he does not. And he also squares away Orville Hill here. Very nice. Alright, so Mini squares away that boo, Zircon right behind him. Zircon almost letting that boo slip a little bit into Chauncey's. Fortunately, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but even still, Zircon is not letting that happen anytime soon. Very nice. Alright, Mini getting that tech skip. Zircon getting an extra gold bar. Very nice. Unfortunately, having a lot of trouble with the boo RNG here. Alright, and now we are into a solid match percent territory here. They will be matching for basically the next minute. And, yeah. Alright. Mini picking up the extra sapphire right in the middle of that. So by the end of Area 2, we are going to be looking for about 40 to 41 million in cold hard cash. Both runners are just below that at this moment. They should pick it up right after Clairvoyance right here with the extra large pearl. Bringing both of them to about 13. They are almost identical in pearls. I don't believe either runner has really attempted any dupes yet. Alright, and now we see the runners head on back to Graveyard here. They will be strategically watering, tactically watering a plant, and picking up some extra money along the way. Very nice. I don't believe either runner tries for the tech skip here, but there is a setup for it. To pull the tablecloth here horizontally down towards Luigi, if he's at the sort of short end of the room. That is a little bit harder. And a little bit risque. Because if your vacuum gets stuck on that and not the boo, you could lose the boo, which is no bueno. Alright, both runners should, with that extra silver diamond and of course the extra large pearl, both should be at sitting at about 42 mil or more at this point. So they're definitely both looking very good heading into blue losses. Mini is slightly ahead in pace. Zircon is slightly ahead in money at the moment. So different leads here going on. Mini picking up that extra gold bar, putting them about equal on bars again. Very nice. Getting those clean doubles. You'll love to see it. Ooh. Zircon pushing the garbage can goes a little bit too far to the left there, missing that double. Looks like he's going to go for a backup double. Doesn't quite get it. Ooh, and to add insult to injury, there's a poison shroom. Alright, here we go. Here's the first blue losses. minimini352. Alright, and here Mini heads into the battle itself. Oh! Alright, Mini not quite getting the optimal ice spawn RNG there, but luckily he does square one away. Here's Zircon heading into his fight. Mini takes his first shot. Wow! Holy crap, that is absolutely the best one shot I've seen this entire tournament. Alright, let's see if Zircon will have to top this. He will have to match this exactly in order to stay in pace with Mini here. Unfortunately, he does not quite get the best first shot he was looking for. No, this is looking like a 2-cycle for Zircon. It is a 2-cycle for... Oh, there were 3 anyways. This is definitely a 2-cycle. Not looking good for Zircon here. Having a lot of trouble picking up that boo. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, picking up that extra accidental flash ice there. Alright, cleaning house here. Alright, there we go. There is the 2-cycle from Mr. ZirconEagle. And meantime, we have a 45-0 from Zircon, and here's Mini's final tally coming up in just a second here. Alright, Mini is definitely sitting pretty with a very cool 42 mil. Let's see where Zircon's at. Meanwhile, Mini will be doing walk percent for... he will be going back to water his plant once more. And here's Zircon's tally coming up in just 1 second. This diamond that Mini is about to collect will be worth a cool 20 mil. There are only 2 gold diamonds in the entire run. Let's see Zircon's tally. Alright, yep, he was sitting pretty with 13 large pearls, so that puts him at about 43 million total. There are 2 large gold diamonds in all in the game, and that actually accounts for about 40% of the money in the entire run. The runner will be on the hook for the last 60%. For those of you not too familiar with 100%, the goal is all 50 boos, all portrait ghosts, and $100 million in cold hard cash. And 2 gold diamonds makes 40 million by itself. Alright, Mini starts his blackout segment here. Zircon not too far behind him. That Boolossus definitely put him behind, but that is absolutely nothing that Area 4 can't change. Especially Area 4 Attic. Ooh, Mini going for the Pythag skip. He does get the scare skip there, which is, even though he spawned that ghost, it actually doesn't matter because he just kept chugging along there. Alright, let's see what this Grimly is. That was about a 5-second Grimly right there. Very nice. Alright, Zircon is on his way to Grimley's now. Can we see some Franker Z's in chat? Alright, here Mini is going to set up... It looks like Zircon does not go for Pythag skip. I respect that. Alright, and Mini is going to set up for Breaker Room Boo here. Meanwhile, Zircon is in Uncle Grimley's here. Getting approximately the same as Mini here in terms of heart spawn RNG there. Alright, Mini setting up for the wall strats. It's looking good so far. I haven't heard any cackles. This looks like a one cycle. It is a one cycle, folks. Mini pulling off the breaker room boo one cycle. Let's see if we can acquire this double. Meanwhile, Zircon heads into breaker room now. Alright. And here's Zircon's setup. Ooh, having a little trouble with RNG. Oh, you hate to see it. That barrel just refused. Alright, Zircon going for the charge strat, and looks like he will also be doing wall strats here. That looked visually like a double cackle. Audio-wise, I could not hear that. It looks like it was in fact a double cackle. Zircon letting that one go. Fortunately, that is not as huge a deal in Hundo as it would be in any percent. Let's see if Zircon can get this double. He gets the double very clean. There is a chance that the boo will go back straight into breaker boo. There's also a chance that he will go into pipe room. Some runners, Boston Brew, opt to just never check it anyways, and just get it in pipe room no matter what. All right, cleaning up that cellar room boo. A little bit all over the place, but luckily that's wasn't enough to take down Zircon. Checking the cellar, breaker boo again. He does not find him, so unfortunately he will be collecting him in pipe room. The punishment for the breaker room boo not being in breaker room again is that you waste time checking, which could be anywhere from 10 seconds or so. So it is definitely a gamble to check or not check, either way. Sort of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Alright, Mini setting up for his first toy soldier here. Let's see, he's trying to get the double. Let's see if he can pull this off. Oh, getting dragged a little bit there. Fortunately, he does secure the blue one fast enough. Getting another poison shroom. Oh, clutching that out. Very close. Oh. Meanwhile, Zircon accidentally missing the double there, but still not that far behind Mini, to be honest. Losing connection from Mini for a second there. Fortunately, that was not too long of a blip. A 5335 key. Wow, Zircon also getting that same shroom. I believe in the same place in Toy Room there. He got it from the table. Alright, Zircon going for the good old burn strat. No Boston burn strats, unfortunately. As much as it is cool to see that, very hard to do. Ooh, Zircon missing the double there. Despawning the elemental puncher there. And Mini getting the boo to go down, that is good. That is optimal. We would like that Toy Room Boo to go down and not left. Letting him slip, and he slips into the hallway. Let's see if Mini can recover this. Oh, he doesn't even shoot. He doesn't even bother. He just lets him go. Likely because we will be heading back that way later. Right after Armory, actually. Or actually right after Pottery Studio. Alright, let's see if Zircon can get the optimal movement for the Toy Room Boo. He went right. He went left at the end there. Yep, that's very bad. Okay, so it looked like he was going down for Zircon. Unfortunately, he was actually, at the very last second, that Boo has a tendency to go straight left, which is just honestly very weird. Alright, Mini having a lot of trouble with the Boo triple there. Fortunately, he does pull it out. Alright, I think Zircon at this point is hoping that the Toy Room Boo just goes straight into Pottery Studio. That would be the most... that would be optimal for him, probably. That, or just checking Toy Room again. Meanwhile, Mini looks like he does, in fact, secure the Armory Boo one cycle. Very nice. Alright, looks like Zircon's going for the charge. He gets it. Loss of signal from Mini here. Zircon also gets the one cycle Armory. Very nice. Alright, Mini picking up his 6th ruby. And this will be 7 for Zircon when he gets it. There it is. There is Zircon's 7th ruby. Worth a very nice $1 million. And getting the extra gold bar. Very nice. Zircon's money pace is definitely really good right now. He's probably sitting just above 70 million at this moment. And make that his 4th silver diamond. I'm assuming Mini probably has his 4th by now as well. Alright, let's see if Zircon is in fact going to... Oh, he loses him to Armory. This is not good for Zircon. Alright, I think Zircon is hoping that the Toy Room Boo went back into Toy Room at this point. Meanwhile, Mini only has to get Telephone Room Boo here, and then he is on his way to Hidden Room, or Sealed Room, rather. Very nice. Very nice control. No cackles whatsoever. That is how you do our pumping, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's see if Zircon can replicate. Very nice, very clean as well. Not letting that boom move a single inch. Oh, looks like Mini does have one extra boo to pick up here. I'm assuming that might have been Pottery Boo. We probably didn't see that because his stream was frozen. Meanwhile, this is Toy Room Boo for Zircon. Toy Room did, in fact, go back into Toy Room here. Oh, and of course, Zircon's stream freezes. Oh, you hate to see it. Meanwhile, Mini heads into Sealed Room now. Alright, very nice. So, Mini picking up the key. This key here gives us access to Soupy's room and the sitting room, which we will be collecting in just a minute here. Zircon right behind him. I think Zircon has certainly catched up in pace. Or actually, Zircon is missing a boo. I'm not sure which boo that is. Oh, he's missing Breaker Room boo. That's what it is. So both runners are relatively equal in pace, minus the Breaker boo that Zircon will have to collect later. I believe he's going to try and hope that he is in Pipe Room. Mini moving straight on to Pipe Room. He doesn't have to do anything more than Pipe Room boo. Putting him in a slight edge over Zircon at this moment. Zircon is definitely doing very well in terms of money. He is probably a couple million ahead of Mini at this point. Probably like 2 or so million. Mini is still doing pretty good on money, nonetheless, of course. Unfortunately, he does get the bucket RNG at the moment. Alright, let's see if he can turn this into a good Pipe Room boo. This is one of the few... Oh! He lets him slip out into the hole. Let's see if Mini can recover this. Meanwhile, Zircon getting bonked by Pipe Room boo. Alright, I think... Yep. Alright, there we go. So Zircon turns that into a one-cycle Pipe Room boo. Very clean, very nice. And he gets the... Wow, he gets really great RNG right there. There is the Breaker Room boo right there. They are basically neck and neck again. Alright, let's see if Mini will be able to keep... Alright, looks like Zircon getting the dud, unfortunately. So does Mini. Wow, okay, both of them letting the boo slip slightly, but just barely getting them right before they leave the room there. And for a moment, for the third time in this race, for a moment, they were frame perfect again. That is gotta be this has gotta be a new record for times they've been frame perfect. Alright, at the end of area 4, or sorry, right before they head into Van Gores, they are looking for about 80 million. And then, of course, collecting the final gold diamond, that should put them at a cool 100 mil. Alright, both of them heading into Soupies just a second apart. Zircon cleaning up the elemental booze there, elemental glows, rather. A little bit cleaner, putting them right about back on pace. I believe Mini's save warp was slightly faster. Not sure if Zircon was just a little bit slower on the mashing there, or menuing through the save or whatnot, but there was something about it that put Mini slightly ahead, even after the frame-perfect Westons. Alright, this is it for Mini. Looks like no dupes for Mini. No dupes for Zircon, from what I can tell, either. Both attempting the double here. This is interesting. The boo cackling there was frame perfect, but unfortunately Mini had the advantage there because he had the both of them at 20. Zircon going for about 40, and unfortunately missing that double by just 6 HP. That boo just went straight out of dodge of Zircon's vortex there. Very unfortunate. Alright, Mini heading straight into Van Gores here. Honestly, this is probably going to come down to King Boo strats now. Alright, Mini gets his first triple. Let's see if he can make a second. 2 for 2. Zircon's going into his first. Alright, 3 for 3, 1 for 1. Let's see if he goes for the insta triple. He does not. He sets up a little bit. Mini playing it safe. I respect that. Zircon going in for his third triple. He gets it. Oh, Mini missing his fourth triple. Giving Zircon the opportunity to catch up here. Unfortunately, Zircon misses his fifth triple here. Alright, he gets his Shy Guys triples. Here's his garbage can goes. Meanwhile, Mini is at the ceiling surprises. Folks, this is absolutely going to come down to King Boo strats. Alright, let's see, Mini. We're looking for about 150 before the boo leaves. 138, that's not bad. Zircon can get a 125, that's actually really good. Unfortunately, Mini making it to 3. And Zircon has frozen his stream, unfortunately. Mini trying to go for the save warp, the diamond save warp. Unfortunately, he does not get it. This looks like this was probably... Oh, I see Zircon going back into Van Gore's. I'm assuming this was a 3-cycle for him as well. Let's see if he can get the diamond save warp. He does not get the diamond save warp, unfortunately. Alright, both runners are actually doing really well on money, so Mini coming in with 22 gold, 19 large pearls, and 6 large red jewels. Let's see if Mini is going to try and be safe and back it up with some ultra money, or if he's just going to take that risk and go for straight into King Boo. Zircon is definitely sitting pretty with an extra red jewel, putting him in ahead of Mini by at least 1 million. Alright, looks like Mini will be collecting the extra set. Oh! Trying to... actually, I think he will collect that. Does Luigi collide with that on the animation? Alright, Zircon heads immediately in. He don't need no stinking ultra money. This is it, folks. Unfortunately, we're getting a loss of signal on Mini's side. Alright, well, we have Zircon's stream at least, so let's see if Zircon is in fact going to try for the 1 cycle. We have Mini's stream back. For a moment, we have an update. He is still in the cutscene. Probably out of the cutscene now and into setup. Zircon right behind him. Zircon does in fact have... Ooh! Looks like Mini did in fact miss the the insta shot and the 1 cycle shot. Looks like he will be going for a safe 2. Zircon getting the insta shot. Let's see if this is going to be a 1 cycle for him. He's definitely looking for it. He's rooting around for it. Oh, of course that had to go. The stream had to pause at the worst time. Alright, so it looks like Zircon did in fact miss the 1 cycle opportunity there as well. This is Mini's 2nd cycle here. Oh no! Mini lets it go! If Zircon tries to clutch this out, this might... Oh, he might go for the 3 though. Or... yeah, okay. So he's gonna have to go for the 3. Meanwhile, Mini has to sit through an extra cycle of animations here. Alright, Zircon going for the insta-shot. Mini clutching it. And that's it, folks. A 113.33 from Mini. And right behind him, a 113.43 for Zircon. Actually, that was a 42, but he was just a second slow on the timer, I guess. Wow, GG. And if my counting is correct, Mini should have about 3 sapphires, 2 emeralds, and 6 rubies. Meanwhile, Zircon should have 3 sapphires, 2 emeralds, and 7 rubies, definitely putting him in ahead by a mil. Both runners not attempting any dupes this run, which is a little interesting, but I guess that is definitely a strategy. Slightly less risky, I suppose. 19 large, about 70 medium, and about 70 small. So both runners collecting all their necessary diamonds as well should have this money. All right, unfortunately, we did lose signal from Zircon again. Mr. Mini, how are you feeling, sir?
Hi. Area 4, man. It's brutal.
Area 4. I think we weren't able to see exactly what happened after Armory. So, did you lose the pottery studio, Boo, or?
Yeah, he just decided to go to the right. I'm not very good
Okay.
at like leading them in the correct directions yet, so
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, man.
yeah. Finding Clockwork Boo, I literally ran back and forth 4 times across the entire room trying to find that boo.
Oh, yeah.
I lost like 30 seconds.
Wow. But, I mean, hey, you still clutched out the win, right?
Yeah.
So, how are you feeling about the run as a whole?
I mean, up to Rooftop, I was pretty happy with the run. I was 50 seconds ahead of my PB with Breakaboo.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
then I lost 1:18 on Attic, just that one split.
Right. The the old saying that a certain someone likes to repeat every race. The run doesn't start until until Attic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it was a good race.
Yeah, it
Very
was a
close.
good race.
I was
Yeah, I
watching
counted. Yeah, I counted probably 4 times you guys were frame perfect,
Mm.
which is kind of nuts. Like I'm used to like 1 or maybe 2, but you guys did it 4 times. That was something.
Also, can I just talk about how many poison mushrooms I got in the beginning?
Yeah,
It
that
went
was,
back to normal levels, but at leaving Butler's room, going into Hidden, I had 6 mushrooms by that
yeah,
point. That's
6.
insane.
Yeah, including the one you got in. I believe it was you got an extra one in Butler's room right there, and then
No,
another one in
I
the
got 2
washroom,
in
I
Butler's
think.
room. In Butler's room, I had one. I checked the cabinet for money. That gave a mushroom. And then when I was sucking up the boo, I activated the light, and that gave another mushroom.
Yeah, that was ridiculous, man. You're just why are people playing PAL and nobody's telling us? Yeah. All right. Well, let's see if we're gonna get an interview here from Mr. ZirconEagle. I'm not sure. Both of your guys' streams froze, and the bot might have gone offline. Well, shoot. All right. Well, speaking of tourney, with that win, you will be going on to face Mac S54 in round 3 of the losers round. Unfortunately, that's curtains for ZirconEagle. He's
Rip.
yeah, that's that is how it goes though. Hopefully that you get. Hopefully he had a lot of fun. Hopefully you had a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
I sure did. All right. Well, Mr. Zircon, if we are not going to see an interview from you tonight, good racing tonight. Thanks for the good race, and have a good night. Yeah, good job tonight, man.
Thanks. Good commentary.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got anything else to say to the people?
Just keep watching the tournament. It's getting pretty far into it now, so gonna be a lot of races coming up.
Yeah, we have the semifinals this week, I believe. That's going to be HD versus Fi, and then Joven v. Jared. And then, of course, we have losers round. I think losers round 1 got extended to the end of this week, and you guys are technically doing your race a little early.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, which is kind of weird. Anyways, we do have a pretty fat lineup of races ahead of us here. We got HDV Fi-Fi tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, and then we also have Joven v. Jared also tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. God, why do they keep scheduling those so late? Anyways, if you want to know what's what, do feel free to check out our speedrunning board there with the LM100 to get the what's what on who's where in the tournament. Please do give these runners a follow because they definitely deserve it. And thank you all for joining us. Please do watch out for our upcoming races here, and we will see you next time.